Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Now, following the expiration of the 48 hours given by BLUBLO's ex, she is alleged to have taken refuge at the palace extension to evade arrest. What her ex did, oh my God, will shock everyone. Like they said, it was a shock to the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi. Now, you do know that when you are with somebody or you've been with somebody, there is a tendency that you will know that person better than everybody. It looks like this man knows BLUBLO so much. He knows BLUBLO more than the Ooni of Ife, and he knows what BLUBLO is able or capable of doing. And so, what we heard right now is that BLUBLO had taken the boy to go and hide somewhere from what we are hearing. They said BLUBLO went to go and hide that boy in Delta State, somewhere in Delta State, okay? That she has got people who are resident right there in Delta State. But you know something about boys, especially at that age, you know, most times because mothers are always reprimanding them so much, sometimes we get to that point where mothers may be firmer than fathers, okay, in so many instances. And especially these children who, you know, are having part of their life abroad, they don't want you to reprimand them. They don't want you to really correct them. They feel that they have the right to do whatever they want to do and all of that. Because from what we are hearing, they said this happens to be the problem between that boy and BLUBLO. Now, they said the father had, the father to that boy got a new appointment in Australia. And the man has been shuttling between Australia and UK, Australia and UK. So they had made arrangement that after this summer, that the boy was going to, you know, relocate to Australia with the father, where the boy will be going to school in Australia. And BLUBLO is under the opinion that Australia is too far. There are snakes in Australia. Snakes will attack the boy and all of that. I know a lot of people are afraid of going to Australia just because of snakes. And they said her reason for not wanting her son to be with the father is not far-fetched from the fact that Australia is too far from Africa. And the snakes drama also in Australia is also part of the reason why she is not in support of her boy going to Australia. So now, as we are hearing what is going on, she decided to take the boy and put the boy in the cousin's place right there in Delta State. And I don't know if she had this conversation with the boy or not, and stage managed that event that happened that day that was beginning to look as though somebody came and deliberately picked the boy. Now, that information she disseminated was for the boy's father to understand that the boy is nowhere to be found. They are trying to make arrangement to find the boy and all of that. So, you know, disabuse the boy's mind, the father's mind from taking the boy to Australia, wanting to waste the boy's time, because right now in Australia, they are seeking admission for international students. People who are coming from outside to come and school there at resumption. So now when BLUBLO took that boy to Delta, it looks like BLUBLO had not had a concrete arrangement with the boy, and the boy may not necessarily like where he is. They said the boy now started contacting the father. Now, it's also imperative for you guys to understand that BLUBLO had a conversation with the boy concerning what she wanted to achieve with what she was doing. So basically, the boy was not supposed to contact the father, and that was why that phone was left on top of the car. And they said the phone that was left on top of the car, from what the boy is saying, was his phone. The mother had gotten angry previously, the previous night, and seized that phone and soaked the phone inside water. Like that phone was inside water overnight. And the next day, the stage managed that event. And so when they left the phone on that car, it was to make it look as if they picked the boy, leaving the phone there. The phone was not working. And from what the boy told the father, it was a deliberate attempt to ensure that BLUBLO is not able to reach the father was not able to reach BLUBLO. But then again, for us mothers, I think we should be smarter than this, because the children have their parents' numbers offhand. And my boy, my first son is just 8 years old. He's got all the numbers. Anywhere he can call anybody. It's just a matter of them being bold enough, not to talk of this one who is already an adult. Yeah, for a boy like my own boy here, 8 years old, it's just a matter of him being bold enough. Please lend me your phone, let me call my mom or call my father. And then he would dial the number there. And what on earth are you going to say at that time? And this is exactly what this boy has done to the mother. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Delarama. I bring you fresh and spicy just from the sources still on the rails. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. I thank you. I share and do by all my people. You're here to subscribe. Kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. May God bless you over and over again. So as we are hearing what is going on, if the information is true, is that so because she was trying to prevent the boy from going with the father to Australia, she decided to stage manage that thing and made it seem as though it was Ikmi who had done that. But the beautiful thing is that Kabiyesi, the thing is that, you know, Kabiyesi was prepared for kingship. Why am I saying this? Imagine 47 princes came out for that position. Kabiyesi picked it. And I want to believe that God knows the reason why he gave it to Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi has wisdom, a lot of wisdom. When this thing happened, you can see that if you look at the authority and everybody, there was nothing like somebody took anybody's child and all of that, because Kabiyesi did not believe them. Kabiyesi knew that something was amiss. Kabiyesi knew that event was stage managed. Kabiyesi knew that nothing, like absolutely nothing, was wrong with that child, that the child was right there, that the mother knew exactly what he was doing. And that was why Kabiyesi did not take them seriously at all, as we are hearing what is going on, that Kabiyesi said the mother knows exactly where that boy is. Now, when the father came, because the father of the boy had given 48 hours, that if that boy is not found, that they were going to arrest her. They said she ran to go and hide somewhere. There's a place they call Palace Extension and all that, because police would not be able to enter there. And Kabiyesi kept quiet the entire time. But when this man appeared, the man came with the biggest surprise of the century, because the man appeared with the boy. The man had gone to go and carry the boy from Delta State. So apparently, what we are hearing was that the boy had been in touch with the father the entire time. The boy was telling the father everything. The boy is not a small boy. They said he's about 17 years old. So apparently, the boy had called the father. The boy gave the father all the description. The only thing he didn't have at the time was phone, but it looks like where they allow him to go and play football, he met some boys there, and he was able to use their phone to communicate, as we are hearing what's going on. And that was how he was able to find out. And they said when this man came to the palace, the man was blowing brimstone and fire and all of that, that Kabiyesi did not even know what to say. That it was such an embarrassing situation that Olori Naomi and the Ooni of Ife were shocked to their bone marrow. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.